but she could go. And I wonder if even some of you you're comfortable with all of it. I mean, I know Ruth is and all, and so we'll see how it goes. And I certainly would not be insulted if you decide that you're not learning anything and getting anything from it and you want to drop out. It's totally understandable. So
listen, what I want to learn is something that you can't even learn so much, even from most classes, if you really study a lot of Hebrew or biblical Hebrew, is that when I choose to read a particular prayer in Hebrew, I understand some of what I'm reading and I can translate it, and I don't understand some of it. And my thing is, like, I'm hoping that God understands that, God understands that I'm reading it and I'm doing the best I can. I want to read it in Hebrew and I get some of it, but I don't get some of it. And then,
to be honest with you,
yeah,
yes, you're praying to God, but you're also praying for you and for your soul and for your heart. Right. So if you understand it, and because I don't speak fluent Hebrew. I can understand some of it, but so there are prayers that I will read the English, just so I know that I'm getting what that says, because that's what matters, is knowing what it is you're praying. And you can pray in English. You can pray, they pray in French, they pray in Latin, they pray in all different languages. So, you have to feel comfortable that you know what you're doing and that it's coming from your heart.
I agree.
That's what matters.
Yeah. Because like there were some prayers that if I did the Amida in Hebrew, I'd be here for about a week. So, sometimes I do it for speed because it's not going to happen. But so anything, and I find more and more that I pick up more words. And that even if I can read certain things in Hebrew without understanding all of it, if I'm able to read it more fluently, that's a good step too.
I will tell all of you, I am not really going to be able to give you the interpretation of all the prayers. I just can't. So I give you an idea of what it's about. You always can look in your Siddur. If you have Lev Shalom, it has a lot of midrash. It has a lot of explanation. If you have some of the older ones, it also gives you the translation, and you can see what you're studying, what you're reading, and that's like I say, you should not be. I know there was a principal we had, and she said, you don't pray for anyone else but you. You pray to God, but you're not praying. You don't pray by the clock. When people want to zoom through it, you don't pray by the clock. You pray from your heart, and you pray to know that what you're saying has meaning to you.
Right.
That's how I've always done it. My children do it. USY teaches them that. Nifty, USY, not Nifty, that's reform. USY teaches them that they need to feel it to understand it. Well, okay, everybody, I think we're going to get started.
Okay.
We are missing one or two, but they'll hang on. They'll come in. So good to see everybody. I hope everybody has had a good Chag, a good Simchat Torah. I don't know how. I know I was not in a synagogue marching around, so it was a little sad to me. But and I also was not in a sukkah, which I always am every year. But so we make do. God willing, next year everything will be as close back to normal as possible. So we'll see. But all right, so I said we were going to be working on Shofei 9, which there may be different tunes to that. And I am going to screen share from Lev Shalom, Shofei 9. And okay, so let me get my stuff up here. Okie doke. So here it is down here, and I'm going to try and make this bigger and over. Okay. So, if you're all wondering, so Shochanad, we here it says, dwelling forever, exalted and holy is your name. So it's us being there for God. And if you read on, you see it's how the prayers, the words, what they say, and what you can take from that. So let's move over to the Hebrew, and let me make this a little bit larger because I know it helps to do that. And where am I? Wait a minute. There we go. All right. You make it bigger, sometimes it's harder to see it. Okay. So there's, I can give you the tune. I tried to find a tune for this and I couldn't. Went into a couple things. So this is the tune where I came from and we used to hear. So I'll just give you a little bit of it. Shochenad Maharam Vikadosh Shemo Vikatu Rananu Tzadikim Biadonai Layisharim Na'avati Hala. Then some Chazanim will sing the next part, some of them won't. They'll sing the last line of it. To me, the key is that you know the words, and you can, if you know the words sufficiently, efficiently, you'll be able to follow the tune that your leader is doing. It's only if you want to lead services that you're going to need to know what your congregation, what they sing. So let's go with and you can sing this or you can just read it. Eileen, I'm going to start at the top of my thing.
Oh my
So
God.
Eileen.
I am so, where do you want me to start?
At Shochenad. And if you don't want to read today, people,
No, I
please
can't.
just tell
It's
me.
just going to be very slow and very painful. So I just want to tell everybody.
Well, it's up to you, but I don't mind.
Yeah, okay, because I just can't concentrate anymore until, okay. Shochenan ad maro, final mem you don't say.
You do. You hear it.
Maro mem,
Marom.
maro,
Mm-hmm.
v'kadosh shemo.
Yes. You want to try the second one?
That's, I'm trying to remember my letter. That's not a, it's ka,
It's a chaf.
ha, okay. V'hat un,
Tuv. This is a
That's
this is a
right.
tug. The
Yeah.
chatuv.
tuv. Ra, nenu,
Ninu. Raninu.
zado,
Tzadikim.
za, and that's a dalid.
Yes.
Zadi, and that's a kof. Kili,
Right.
ba Adonai, la shalom,
No. La Yishare. La Yisharim.
sharom.
La Yisharim.
Well, we only got everything wrong. Not a problem.
Don't worry about it. All right.
Yes.
You want to finish it or you want to stop?
Yeah, I'm here to participate. Just,
All right, go ahead.
That's a none.
Nun.
Na, vaha.
Va. Just nava. You don't hear the hey.
That's right, okay. And tahila.
Tehila.
Tahila.
Tehila. Okay. All right, good. All righty. Relax. Felicia, if you'd like to read or sing.
Shochenad the Kadosh Shemo, the Katuv Raninu,
It's a chaf. The cha.
Chatuv, the Chatuv Raninu,
Rananu.
Tzadikim,
Rananu.
Raninu,
Right.
Tzadikim, Ba'adonai, Layisharim, Nava, Tehillah.
Good. Okay. Right. Very good. Thank you. If you all notice this tzadikim, it's tzedek. Tzedek is tzedakah. Tzedek is justice. So that's part of it is the fairness, the justice, the giving, part of that. Okay. You want to, let me see. This like I said, these 4 lines, some leaders will sing it. Most of them will say it. And oftentimes they stop. They stop after these 2 lines. And then you yourself are supposed to read this. So let me see. Felicia, just read the top line right here, Buffy.
Lefi Yesharim Titalal.
Right, good, thank you. Okay. Chloe, did Jake get on? I don't think so. If you would start at the top here, the show thing. Everybody, you have to unmute yourselves. Go ahead. Bonnie?
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I thought you were calling somebody else. I'm so sorry.
Now, Bonnie Das, if you would please read this.
I'm sorry. Okay. Good gracious. Shochein ad marom vekadosh shmo.
Right. This one?
Vechatav.
The Chatuv. That's a new.
Slicha. Vechatuv. Ranenu tzadikim.
Rananu. No, Rananu. It's not nay. Rananu.
Ranenu tzadikim ba'adonai no. Lasharim.
Laye Sharim. You kind of hear the yud sound with those 2 dots.
Gotcha. Okay. Layishrin.
Sharim.
Oh. Okay.
Take your time.
Let me start that one again. Layisharim.
Mm-hmm.
Nara. No. Navar.
Good.
Tehila.
Okay, good. And then read this second line here.
Where it says
Uv divrei. This is uv divrei.
Oh, I see. Okay. Uvdirei tzadikim tit barach.
Okay, good. Okay, let's see. Denise Dickinson, if you would please read this top.
Shokin Ode.
Shochain.
Shochain Ode.
Ad. Adhan. Ad.
Marim. Marom.
Good.
The Kadosh. Shemo.
Good. Okay, and the next one.
Katov.
V'chatuv.
Tuv.
Say it again. Say the whole word.
V'chatuv.
Good.
Ranenu.
Not nay. It's ran. Just the n. Ranenu.
Ranenu. Badakim. Ba Adonai. La Yusharim.
It's la yisharim. You just, the yud with the 2 dots is the y sound. It's la yisharim.
La Yusharim. Nava. Ihala.
Right, titala, good. Okay. Let me see. Go to this 3rd line where it says uvil shown and read that.
Uvil Shon. Hatsi.
It's cha. That's a chet. Cha sidim.
Hasidim.
Good.
Tit Roma.
Mum. You hear the mem. Say it again.
Tit Romam.
Good, good. Thank you. Okay. Now that part, I know my leader used to sing this part because when you got to the end of it, it would go up. So, but I'm going to wait on that. Let's see. Sally, please read for me. Top. Or sing.
Who did you say?
Sally Greenstein.
Oh, sorry.
I couldn't hear either.
No, you
Sorry about that.
Sorry.
It's okay.
Shochain ad Marim Marom
Good.
V'kadosh Shemo
Mm-hmm.
V'chatuv Raninu Sadikim Ba'adonai La Yesharim Nava Tehillah.
Good, thank you. And now read this fourth line here.
Uv Kerev Kedoshim Tit Kadash.
Right, thank you. I'll sing you that part. That I can take that out of context. We used to go Uv Kerev Kiddushim Tit Kadash.
You come to shul earlier than I do.
I used to. I did.
And you know, now I can't remember if our husband sings this or not. Now I'm going to pay very close attention.
Good. Okay. Very good. Elizabeth, would you please read? Wait, I'm on the wrong mouse. Go ahead. This one. Start at the top.
Okay, and I read really well when I'm muted.
Good.
Me too. Me too.
Right. We all do, I think.
Oh, that's funny. Well said.
Shochein ad marom v'kadosh shemo v'katu
It's a chaf. It's a chaf. The chaf.
v'chatuv rananu tzadikim ba'adonai la'asharim
Sharim.
la'yesharim nava tahila.
Good. Okay. And let's come back up here and read this line here, the bifi.
Bifi yishrim yesharim
Good.
tit halal.
Good. Okay. Thank you.
I have a pronunciation question, unless I'm hearing it wrong. In the line, where are we? Okay, on the second line, when it's La Yisharim, you said that the yud with the two dots underneath is a yes sound.
Yes, it's just the yud. It's hard to explain it, but it's a yud. You don't hear a vowel of any kind. You
Right.
just kind of have that sound that the yud makes before it has a vowel. If it would say yo, like a
Okay.
y,
So-
you, yo, ye, yay. So you
My-
just hear the yeah.
Okay, so my question is on that line that we just read, the bifi, in that second word, is it the sound the same? Because it sounded, is it more of a ye or a ye?
No, it's a yeah. Yeah.
It is a ye. So
Yeah.
it's the same type of sound.
And it's not even emphasized a lot. It's just you kind of slide over it.
Yisharim.
Yisharim.
Yisharim. Okay,
Mhm.
thank you.
Okay.
I thought
You're
there was a
welcome.
difference in sound.
Sure. Good. Okay. And Vivian, did Vivian get on? I don't think so. Okay. Ruth, would you please?
Shochenad Marom the Kadosh Shemo the Katov.
It's a chaf.
Oh, it's Cha, yeah. Sorry, I can't. It's small.
That's all right. Is it-
Ranenu Sadikim Badanoi La Yesharim Neva Tehila.
Nava,
Neva.
right? Tehila. Good. Okay. And then read this line. Starts with the u.
Yeah. Uvadi Beret
You know,
Sadikim.
you're in and out. I'm so sorry. I'm having trouble. Try again.
Sorry.
That's okay.
Uvadi Beret Sadikim Titi Farach.
Tit barach. And this is uv de. It's hard because it's so many of these words, but it's uv div ray. Uv div ray. Daber means to speak.
Yeah.
So ouvre is the root of that, speaking. Okay, very good. I'm sorry, I'm having trouble with that.
No, I'm sorry about my computer today.
Meryl, are you there?
Yes, hi.
Hi. Okay, Meryl, if you would read here, please.
Shulchan ad marom v'kadosh shemo v'chatuv rananu tzadikim badonai layesharim nava tehila
Wow, great.
Wow,
v'yesharim
very nice.
tihala uvdivrei tzadikim titbarach uvilshon chasidim titromam Uvikerev Kedoshim Tit Kadash.
I want to sound like
Meryl,
her.
excuse me, Bonnie. Meryl, do you lead services?
I do. And
Oh,
I
wow.
love that you're doing this class. I think I'm going to be one of those that leaves, but I'm so proud of all the women that are here. And I want you to know
Thank you.
that it's not very long that you'll be doing what I just did.
I know.
And
Thank
then-
you, Meryl. That was beautiful. And I knew you lead service. Great. All
Bye-bye.
right.
Thank you. Thank you.
All
very,
right.
very
Take
much.
care. Thank you.
Bye-bye.
That was fabulous.
Thank you.
Well,
lovely, lovely, just lovely.
yeah, and you know what? She has led service. So when you lead service, you've been practicing and you
Right.
practice and you practice. And I know I learned to lead the Torah service, and I had one of the gentlemen help me, and he constantly corrected me, constantly taught me what to say, how to sing it, how to do it. So whenever you all are ready to lead a service or a part of a service, you know, you've got a basis here, and then you'll practice. All right. Okay, let's go on. Let me see. Sheila Maslow, did you get on? Unmute if you did. I don't think she did. Sheila? See, I can't see all of you when I have it screen share on. Okay. Lori, you want to try it?
I will try, but I'm really slow, but
That's okay.
I'm gonna learn this. I'm determined to learn this. Okay. Where am I? Shohin, Ad, Marim,
Rome.
Ron, Maron, the Kodosh,
Kadosh. This is-
the Kadosh,
Mhm.
Simo,
Shemel. Right.
Mo.
Right. I'm gonna have you stop a minute. Everybody, Bonnie, you were asking. See, here you hear Shemel. That's like the yeah. It's not there's no vowel. It's just the sound.
Right.
Okay. Okay. Lori, go on.
Okay. The Kato.
No, it's a chaf.
The Hato.
Tuv.
Tuv. Okay, yep. The Hatuv. Ra. Ganu.
Ne. That's a nun. Raninu.
Raninu.
Good.
Raninu. Sa. Kim.
Yes.
Oh, I got one.
Yeah. You're doing it.
Ba Adonai.
Adonai.
Yep. La Yesarim.
Sharim. It's the shin.
Okay. La Ya Sharim.
Yeah.
It isn't ya. It's la ye. La ye sharim.
La Ye Sharim.
Good.
Okay. Nara.
Nava. That's a vav.
Nava. Okay. I do have my letters here too. I'm working on Nava.
Good.
Tehila.
Good. Okay. The top one. Let's do this top one. Okay.
Okay.
With the bet.
Okay. So, let's see. What is that? That is a eh. So, kafi,
No, it's a bet, and it's fee.
befi.
Fee.
I'm sorry, I can't hear you.
Fee. Fee.
Befi.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. Sarim.
Say it again.
Sharim.
Good. Okay,
Yes, Sharim.
good.
Tita hala. Lao.
Teet ha lal.
Tit halal.
Right, right. There's really no rule. Sometimes the letter with the two dots combines with the one in front. Sometimes it's on its own. I once asked an Israeli, Ruth, I don't know, your kids would know, and she had said to me, it depends upon the word. Every words are different. Hebrew is not an easy language. I mean, I saying it. And so it's just a matter of learning what that word says, how you're supposed to say the word, because it's tit halal, lao, tit halal. So that combined there, like a blend. Okay. All right, Lord, that was good. Hannah, would you please read the,
Who?
Hannah Siegelstein?
Unmute Hannah.
Yeah, you have to unmute.
Guys, I was mute. Okay. Shochen at marom vakadosh shmo v'chatuf ranenu tzadikim ba'adonai le'yisharim nava tahila.
Good, thank you. Okay, if you'll read this line, which begins with the
Sure.
U.
Uvrivrei tzadikim titvarach.
Ba, titbarach.
Tidvarach. Okay.
Yes, good, thank you. Okay, all right, I'm gonna stop screen share just so I can see all of you. Okay, oh, Jade, you came on, but you're not there, and, all right. Somebody out there, you are, Jade. I'm gonna go back and let you read it too. I lost someone. I knew Carol left. Wait, I'm late. I don't know who else left. Okay, all right. So I'm gonna we'll let Jade read it, and then we'll come back and we'll discuss any of this. So let's go back.
Sounds good.
Okay. All right, Jade. So if you would read here where it says Shochen.
Yes, ma'am. Shohen ad marom vekadosh shmo.
Good. Next one.
Vehatuv.
Okay, I know this is a hard sound there, but it's a chaf. So it's vechatuv.
It's got a sound, right? Vehatuv.
Good.
Ranenu.
Yep.
Tzadikim. But is it Badonai?
Yes. Adonai.
Lai Sharim.
Mm-hmm.
Nava.
Yes.
Tehillah.
Good. Okay, and then this line where there's this u and the vet, read that line.
Okay. Uvil Shon.
Mm-hmm.
The Uvil Shon. Hasidim. Tit Romam.
Good, very good. Okay. All right, so let's stop share. All right. So any questions about any of it? Anybody want to go over it again? It's a matter of going over it. Like I said, I don't have a YouTube I can send you that'll give you that. But if you ever have questions of me, just ask. Or now, anybody feel do you want to say it again?
Anne, I have a question.
Sure.
So this morning I was looking on YouTube for sort of a refresher of the alphabet and the vowels. I think that would help me just get that going again. I feel like about half of the words I can say, the other half, I need to kind of practice on that. What would you recommend?
Okay, I'm going to send you for you to look at. It's called Bierman House. Bierman House is a publishing company, and it's what I've used for the children, but I've used it in my advanced beginners class also. And you can go into, it's called Aleph Bet Quest, and it'll on it, you can either highlight the arrow and it'll say the words for you, and
Okay,
you can go back. It'll say one word at a time or the whole line at a time.
okay,
So I'll send it to you, and then
Okay.
if you have questions afterwards of how to do it, that's that'll help you. That definitely.
that'll be great. Thank you.
Okay. All
Do
right.
you think that an alphabet chart would help you also? Because,
She has that. She has that.
Yeah,
I've sent
I
her that.
do. I have
I did.
that.
okay,
I
have
did
that.
send her that, and I sent her the vowels and
And I
everything.
have my vowels.
Okay, good,
yeah.
good. All right, yeah.
And
Okay,
I have
yes,
a
what,
question.
sure.
This is a grandparents' prayer, right? Grandparents' prayers,
That
right?
I sent you, yes.
Yeah.
I mean, can I ask you one thing, like a reverse psychology concept? Actually, I don't have a children, and I don't have a grandchildren, obviously. But actually, I thought about something interesting when I read. If I want to honor my Jewish grandparents, is it this prayer also working? Instead of I bless my grandchildren, I mean, instead of I bless my grandchildren, whom it didn't exist this world yet, because I don't have a children. But if I want to honor my grandparents, does it work, this prayer? I don't know.
Sure, you can do,
Whatever you want. Yeah.
I have to tell you, I took a prayer class once, and the one thing we learned is you can create any kind of prayer you want that feels good to you. Now, this is a prayer that I say to my grandchildren. But as I said, if you don't have grandchildren, if you have nieces or nephews, or if you have just someone you want to say a prayer for, of course, you can use it. And you can change it. You don't have to stick with that one. That was one that I found online. I liked it. I will tell you, my husband does not like the last paragraph. He gets very nervous about it because it says, when we leave this earth, it just bothers him. And I said to him, we're going to leave this earth one of these days. I mean, we really are. So he doesn't want to say that. So fine. But you can make this prayer. You can create your own prayers. I mean, I didn't send you the one I do for my children, but I created my own prayer for my children. It's smaller, and I never did it when they were younger. I'm sorry I didn't, but I didn't. So as they've gotten older, I say this when we're all together. And but I wrote it. It's what I wanted to say. You can do that with anyone. I will tell you, there's a wonderful book. Naomi Levy wrote a book about prayer. Now I can't remember the title.
Wonderful.
But in it, she says, write your own prayers. You can write a prayer for absolutely anything, if it makes you feel good. So that's what matters. All right.
Wonderful.
Okay. So the other thing we were going to work on is the Hatzi Kaddish, which is right after that Shofei Nod. So there are actually 5 Kaddish, but we're only going to go over 4 of them. And the Hatzi Kaddish is the easiest. The Hatzi Kaddish is a part of all of them. It's the first 3, I think, paragraphs of all of them. And then they get into other things. There's the Kaddish. The Hatzi Kaddish tells you of separation in services. It's after the Shachrit Pazuke. It's after the Torah service. It's after Amida. But that's actually the Kaddish Shalem. So the Kaddish Shalem is longer. That's the complete Kaddish. And with that, it's always after the Amida, because, and I'll read to you it's, in addition to the Hatzi Kaddish, it contains a verse requesting that God accept the prayers of all of the people of Israel. And we are people of Israel. So we ask that God accept all of our prayers. So it's said after the Amida. But the Hatzi Kaddish, once you get that part down, that's easy. And then the other ones with those extra ones we'll work on. Kaddish D'Rabbanan is probably one of the hardest. It's got a lot of different words. Yes, Ruth, what?
I thought that the Shalom, Kaddish Shalom was the end of a portion of your service, like the end of the Shacharit, the end of Musaf. It is. And the Hatzi Kaddish is the end of portions of the
Right,
of the-
sorry, yes.
Like,
So I
when-
meant, it's like a demarcation between. That's what the
Yeah.
Chatzi Kaddish is. It's a demarcation between services. Then when you end the Shachrit, you have the Kaddish Shalem. That's what I say. And then you end Torah service, you have the Kaddish Shalem, the full one.
Yeah.
The third one is the Kaddish Yatom, which is the mourner's Kaddish, and that's a totally separate one. And as I said, Kaddish de Rabbanan is the Kaddish of the rabbis, it's called. It's asking for other things, so that's a little bit harder. We'll learn that later. So let's go over the Chatzi Kaddish. And I'm going to share, and if you have it in your books, you can do that. Let me see, it's down here.
148 in Lev Shalem.
That's it. That's it.
It's here it is. Yeah, yeah, here it is. Okay. All right. So, and it says Chatzi Kaddish. So, let's go. I mean, I would bet a lot of you know this or know most of this because you say the mourner's Kaddish.
Mhm.
Most of you say it at least once a year, maybe more. We say it actually more because we say it at Yisker, which is 4 times a year. And if only at Yom Kippur, you say it then. So, but let's each read it, the whole thing. We'll do it. Okay, starting at the bottom. Hannah, if you would, and also I'll stop you. I'll say this part. It is good to know it by heart, but I am a firm believer that you should be reading things also that you read it and you know it, but to just read it without a prayer book or without a little thing, you could make mistakes. So if you have it in front of you, those words, you're reading them. So Hannah, please
So
read
you want me
that.
to start on top, on the
Yes.
leader?
Yes.
Okay. Yit kadal, wa yit kadash, shemay, rava, pa alma, di, bra, kirute,
Right.
vayim, lich, mal, hute, ba, chaye, chon, uf, yomechon, uf, chaye, di, chal, beit, Yisrael, Gala,
Gala.
Gala, correct. Uvismon, Karim,
Reeve,
Imru,
Kariv, that's a vet.
Karif,
That's
Karif,
okay.
Imru. Amen. Thank you for correcting me.
Oh, no problem.
Learn.
Okay, and then read this part. This
Yeah. The second one.
yes.
Yehei, Shmei, Rabba, Mavarech,
Mivarach, Mivarach,
Mevarach, La Alam.
le alam, it's just a le.
Okay, Le Alam,
Good,
Ul Almei, Almaya.
good. Okay. I think I'll stop there with you. You read that? Great, thank you. Ruth, I feel so silly. Ruth, read the second section, please.
Yeti Barach.
Yitbarach.
Yitbarach.
Yitbarach Yishtabach Yitzhar Vitraman Vitnase Vitadar.
All right, wait a minute. I can't hear you, honey. I can't hear you.
Sorry. I'm sorry.
That's all right. You're here. Wait,
Shemay.
go back to this one. Yehitale.
Vitalal Shemay de Kudasha Barichu Leila Minkol Barachato Bishirato Tush Behata. Yeah. Vihatamata
Venecha mata.
Yamirim Ram Baalama Bimaru Amen.
Okay, thank you. Thank you. Lori, you want to let's try this top verse, these top three, Lori.
This is gonna be hard for me.
All right, just do the one line.
All right. Yit Kadal, the Yit Kadash, Shema.
Wait, stop, Lori. Somebody else is doing it, so you need to mute. Whoever's going along with it, great, but you need to mute. Okay. All right, so here, start right here with this one.
Okay. Shema,
Shemay.
Shemay, Shemay, Ra, Ba,
Mm-hmm.
Ba'a, Lema,
Ba'al ma.
Ba'al, Ma. D,
Mm-hmm.
Vara,
Vira. It's a vet. Vira.
Vera, Vera,
It's a cuff.
Kaf, Karauta.
Here, te.
Say it again.
Here, te.
Here, Te.
Good, right. It's, I find a lot of people have trouble. The better vet have that little like tail there,
Yes.
and the cuff and the huff don't. They're rounded. That's your
Yes.
difference.
That's one of the things I've got to get in my head.
That's okay. You will. You definitely will. All
Thank
right.
you.
Okay, let's go on. Elizabeth, would you please read these two lines? Actually, these three through the congregation and leader.
Oh, okay, wait. You want me to read the second line? Okay, wait.
Yeah. V'yamlich. V'yamlich.
Yes. V'yamlich malchute b'chayechon uv'yomechon uv'chaye dechol beit Yisrael v'agala uvizman hariv v'imru amen.
And then the
Yehi shmei rabbah mevarach le'alam ul almei almaya.
good. Thank you. Okay. Sally, read the bottom ones.
Yit barach v'yish tabach v'yit pa'ar v'yit romam v'yit naseh
Say.
v'yit naseh v'yit hadar v'yit alel
Le.
v'yit aleh v'yit halal shemay. This one kills me. Dekud Shah.
The Kudisha.
Dekud Baruch Hu.
Barich.
Barich.
Barich. Not even ba, it's barich.
Barich Hu.
Good. Okay.
Oh, wow. Talking about wrote. La'ela min kol berchata v'shirata tush bechata v'nechamata
Good.
da'amiran ba'al ma v'yimru amen.
Good. Thank you. I know it's a mouthful, a lot of it.
A lot of hemming and hawing.
All right. Let me see. Denise, let me hear you say start with the top two, and then we'll see how it goes. All right.
Yit Gadol, Yit Kadash, Shemay Rabbah, Bi'al Ma, De Beru,
Divra. Some
Divra,
people blend that. I have to tell you all. Some people put this together. They say divra. It's divra.
Divra, Kiru. Kirute,
Good.
Yamli,
V'yamlich. You have to hear the chaf.
Malkute,
It's malchute. That's a chaf.
Malchute, Behayachon,
Yechon. B'chayechon. Say it.
oh, Behayachon,
Good.
Uv Yomechon,
Mhm.
Uv Hai, Ye, Dichol Bat Israel,
Bait.
Beit Israel, Ba
Mhm.
Allah, Uzman,
Uviz. Uvizman.
Uzman, Kariv, Ve'emru, Amen.
Ve'imru. Ve'imru. That's one dot.
Imru, Amen.
Good. Very good. Thank you. Okay, Bonnie. Bonnie, do from this line to the second down.
Okay, I'm gonna try. Yitbarach.
No, no. I want you to start here at Yehei.
Oh, sorry. Yehei Shma Rabba
Shmei. Shmei.
Shmei Rabba Mivarach Leolam Leolam Ulam. I always get stuck on this. Ulamei Alma
Almaya.
Almaya. Okay.
Mhm.
Yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitpa'ar v'yitramam v'yitnaseh v'yithadar v'yitaleh
Ale. Yit ale.
aleh v'yithalal shema
Shmei.
no, Shmei. Oh, I'm stuck on this one too. They could show. No, they could sha.
De Kudasha.
They could sha. That's a nasty one. They could sha. Baruch hu.
Barich.
Baruch hu.
Okay. Okay. All right, you can stop. That's good. Okay, two of you see those A's. Those two dots are A. Two dots are A. One dot E, two dots A. All right.
Got it.
Jade, let me have you start here, and then I may have you do one of the top ones, but start here with Leila. Jade, you got to unmute.
I'm sorry.
That's okay.
Am I reading Leila?
Leila.
Oh, Leila mean call Biruchata.
Bir chata.
Birchata.
Good.
Veshirata.
The shirata. You have to hear the E.
Emphasize she. Okay. Veshirata. Tushbechatan.
There's no mem there. It's tush bechata.
Oh, there's no N sound. I see. Tushbechata.
Good.
Benehamata. Da'amiran. Be'arma. Be'imru. Amen.
Good. Read the top line.
Where am I? Oh, sorry.
Yit gadal. Read that one. Just that top.
Gadar. Be'it kadash. Shimei. Rava. Be'arma. Dibra.
Oh wait, it's the alma.
Be'arma.
Al. No resh. It's al. The alma.
Be'arma.
Okay. I know what's happening. Go ahead. Now.
Dibra. Okay. Kilute.
Here. U. Te.
Kilute.
Te.
You want me to keep reading?
No, no, I want you to say te. It's 2 dots, A.
Oh, to the Hirute.
Yes, okay, all right. You just gotta work on that lam and that l sound. It's the L, like an L, okay?
Alma.
Right, good, that's good, okay. All right, Felicia, if you would, read from the Israel and down a couple, down to the third one here.
Israel, Ba'agala, Uvizman, Kariv, V'imru, Amen. Yehi, Shema, Rabba,
Shemay,
Shemay, Rabba, Mivarach, Le'alam, Le'almei, Almaya,
good. And this one?
Yitbarach, V'yishtabach, V'yitpa'ar, V'yitromam, V'yitnaseh, Yitnaseh.
And I say, yes, good, okay, very good. Eileen, do you feel like reading a little?
Where would you like me to start?
All right, I want you to start here at the Vav and the Yud, the Yit Hadar, right here.
V'yit Hadar, V'yit Alal, Ale,
Ale,
Ale, V'yit Halal, Shemo,
Shemay,
A, okay, Shemay, the Kadosh, no, Kadosh, the
De Kudesha,
the Kudusha,
good.
Berehu,
Barich,
Berihu,
good. And this one?
Le'ala,
Le'ela,
Le'ela, Kol.
mean.
Oh, I skipped a word.
Yes, you did.
Mean Kol.
Uh-huh.
Q.
That's a bet.
Yeah. Birahat.
Bir Chata.
Birhata. The Sharata.
Shirata. You have to hear that E. Vishirata.
Vishirata. That's the Tav.
Mm-hmm.
Tashi.
2.
Oh, that's
three.
right. The ooh.
That's right.
Tushiv hata.
It's Tush Be.
Tushvahata.
Right.
But Vene Tamata.
Venechamata.
Geez, and I know this when I'm in synagogue.
I know,
But
but
you don't read it. You just kind of sing it with everybody.
Right, you do it by rote, so you need to know that you're reading it. Okay.
Yeah. Dialma Rach.
Where are you, Aaron? Go back to Venechamata.
Venechamata.
Okay.
Da'a Mirach.
This is a nun, final nun.
Rana. No.
The Amiran.
The Amiran.
Mm-hmm.
Baal Ma.
Good. Mm-hmm. V.
What?
Not va. V.
Va'imra Ru.
Ve'imru.
Va'imru. Amen.
Good.
Amen.
Amen. You're right. Amen. Okay. All right. That's everybody. So let's stop share a minute. Let's get back. All right. All right. So Ruth, I know she's not there. We'll see her later. Okay. Anybody have any questions about this?
I have a page question, actually. I'm going to try to practice more for next week. It says that you're doing the Ahava Rabbah, and I checked in my book. I looked, is that on page 154 in Lev Shalem?
I don't know it by heart. Let me see if I have it.
And I wanted to share also, EKS Publishing has excellent resources for anybody who needs charts or anything. They're really good. The one I have has the print, the script, and the block print, as in a book. And it's
Okay.
all column. It's excellent. And it has the vowels too.
Good. Okay, Ahava Rabbah is on page 154
Okay, great. I'm going to
of
try.
Lev Shalem. Okay, everybody, it is time. I thank you.
Thank you.
If there's something you want to see different, let me know. If you feel like you want more, you want less, just let me know. Okay, this intermediate's the first time I've taught intermediate. I generally teach advanced beginners, so they just want to learn. They don't even know their vowels, some of them, so that's okay, and their thing. So, but it's so good to see you all. Have a good Shabbat Shalom,
Yep,
and
Shabbat Shalom.
I'll see you next week. All right.
Okay.